What? You lost a fish? In the fog?
That's your gear right there, gone, broke off.
What did you do that for?
That's your tying skills.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I never touched that rod today.
It had a swivel on it already.
Oh no, I never use that. I always tie on one of those bungee cord things.
Well, she gone.
What'd you do that for?
Apparently you don't want to trust other people's stuff.
You get me out here in the middle of a fog bank fishing, and then you lose my stuff. Well, actually, it was your stuff, so what do I care?
It's my gear, your swivel. That sucks. Oh, farmed one out again. John broke one off last time. Well, I broke it on his gear.
And we're hooked up. We're not hooked up.
I don't think we're hooked up. I think we farmed off another one. White biters or something.
Alright, hooked up. Look like a trout, huh? Been quite a few rainbows out here, huh?
There's some nice ones too. This guy was down at 40 feet, so. Really decent fish here.
Hey, he was jumping around there a second ago.
Try to keep them underneath if you can, swimming.
Yeah, they lose hooks, man, when they start jumping. So, nice dropping your rod down like that does pretty good.
Put your rod tip down in the water. Try to keep them underneath. That's a Coke.
Oh, that's a Coke. Let me get the net. Where's the net?
Right behind me. Hanging up.
Oh. You're at it. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
No, that's not a bad Coke. Got the fall colors. Nice. How about that?
Yep, it's a nice one. That's 40 feet down.
What'd you get that on?
Got a Shasta Tackle Scorpion, pink and glow, and they just nail it, you know. One thing you want to step in a sling blade here, you want to step it up to a larger size Dodger in the fall time here. These fish become lethargic, so but they also become territorial. So if you step it up, then they think, you know, they get really defensive and
Somebody's
really
after them, huh?
Yep.
So basically we got a little spinner, huh?
Little spinner and some beads. End up putting some scent and some maggots or corn on there, and
Gonna need a pair of pliers for that
pliers.
baby.
So that's fall American Lake Kokanee right there.
Alright. So why don't you show me how you're hooking these up?
I'm gonna load the front hook up with one color of corn with anise scent on it, anise.
Anise.
And then I'm gonna load the back hook up with the pink, and then put a maggot on there. Just thread it through. Put it up on the shank there, and I'm gonna put a maggot on there as well.
Artificial maggot.
Artificial maggot. And I just put these through sideways. You can keep a hold of them. Just crossways there. And you put your scent on.
What kind of scent are we using here?
I like the Pro Cure Trout and Kokanee Magic Gel. Or I'll go with a smelly jelly sometimes, but sometimes the Garlic Plus works really good too. So, but today we're going with the Kokanee Magic. So.
All right. So how much leader you got on there?
Sitting here with 12 inches a leader.
Slide that down. There you go. Okay. So a scorpion basically with a little bit of sauce and a little bit of corn on it.
I like putting the sauce on the blade.
And what test line are we using there for leader?
I got an 8-pound leader here.
Okay.
And then I'm running a 10-pound main line. You know, 4 to 10-pound downrigger rod. And I like the Tika GJ101. Really smooth, 12 ball bearings in there, and it's just a really nice setup. So I like fishing my spiral wrap.
Okay, let's put it down on the Scotty. So how far back are we running these?
I like to run 35 feet in the fall time here. And you know, one thing you want to look for is you want good action. So see that dodger's really whipping around and moving. I like to put a little bend in on the back side of my dodger there to give it more whip.
On the swing blade, you mean?
On the sling blade, yes, sir. Yeah.
So you're bending the back of the swing blade.
Just a little bit.
Action.
Right, because we're trolling really slow. We're trolling 1.5 right now. So at these slow speeds, you want to get more action. So by doing that, or by bending them, you get more action out of the dodger. So I'll do like 15 poles, about 30 feet.
So we had a little school of kokanee there. You can see it on the structure scan. We picked it up. Basically, it was 98 feet to the left side of the boat, and it's down. So we were just fishing the top edge of it. So we were about 40 feet. They must have came up to hit it. So it's nice. Let's see if we can find another one. Is he on?
No.
It looks like you got one.
Nope.
Nope. We looked up.
Looked up again. At 44 feet.
All right, we're on American Lake. Nice foggy October morning. It's about the middle of October. Time to do a little late season kokanee action here. So, using the bigger swing blades from Shasta Tackle.
Their scorpion lure, really good. Been really productive for us.
Alright, another one. That's on the same setup, wasn't it?
Yep, same setup. Hold on 1 second.
Nice. They definitely got their fall colors on.
Yeah. UV, size 6. Dodger here with the pink.
Pink's always been a good color out here in America.
Pink and glow scorpion.
Yeah.
About 12-inch leader, and run it back about 35 feet in the fall, and try to find your target depth for them. So right now we're at 78 feet of water, 44 feet down at 59 degrees.
Okay, Tony, so out here in American today, I see you got your setup. You're running a little lighter ball. You got about looks like an 8-pound ball, and 2 silver horde snubber.
Yep, absolutely. And then I come up to a Shasta Tackle slasher release. These little blades are going to sit here and spin. Just added attractant, all right?
It's like a little school bait fish, huh?
And then up to a Shasta Tackle release. Now you look at these things like I did and you go, how does that thing work? So I'm going to show you. Grab your main line here, okay? Double it over on your finger and just create a loop. So you have a bunch of twists in that loop. Take the loop and you hook it on the back side of the release and then use that as a pivot point to pull down. And I'll clip into place and then release it from the back side, causing those loops to come down. And what happens is that fish will come out and all them loops will keep it from sliding up and down your line, but it's not...
That's a slick little release.
It's not tight enough to where it won't release. So it allows a really light tension pulling on the end of it, but it won't slide up and down. So this is really nice for kokanee or trout fishing, and once you learn how to use them and get it down, it's really quick, really easy. So set for any line diameter. Once you get them set for that line diameter, it's really quick setup. I'm gonna run this down to 35 feet, 40. I'm gonna go 45 on this one. All right, and then
okay.
put it in your rod holder, and you want to take some of that bow out.
Now that way you can see the fish if he's up there nibbling. I notice we get the little nibble, 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 and then it pops loose.
If you get this thing tight, that's less time that your line is slack, and you want to keep your line tight on them fish. If you give them slack line, they're going to get off, and we don't need anything else fighting against it.